Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. It is not the daily increase but the daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. Real living is living for others. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Be happy, but never satisfied. Man, the living creature, the creating individual, is always more important than any established style or system. Do not deny the classical approach, simply as a reaction, or you will have created another pattern and trapped yourself there. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. Only the self-sufficient stand alone. Most people follow the crowd and imitate. When one has reached maturity in the art, one will have a formless form. It is like ice dissolving in water. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. The possession of anything begins in the mind. A fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. Boards don't hit back. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability or pliability. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns. Obey the principles without being bound by them. A good teacher protects his pupils from his own influence. If you always put limits on what you can do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. Self-knowledge involves relationship. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Forget about winning and losing. Forget about pride and pain. Let your opponent graze your skin and you smash into his flesh. Let him smash into your flesh and you fracture his bones. Let him fracture your bones and you take his life. Do not be concerned with escaping safely. Lay down your life before you go. I am learning to understand rather than immediately judge or to be judged. I cannot blindly follow the crowd and accept their approach. I will not allow myself to indulge in the usual manipulating game of role creation. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Art calls for complete mastery of techniques, developed by reflection within the soul. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. The best techniques are the simple ones executed right. Martial arts is not about fighting, it is about building character. Man should use his will and energy positively. Do not waste energy on doubts and fears but on worthwhile actions. Real strength is not just a condition of one's muscle but a tenderness in one's spirit. The consciousness of self is the greatest hindrance to the proper execution of all physical action. Freedom discovers man the moment he loses concern over what impression he is making or about to make. I wish neither to possess nor to be possessed. I no longer covet paradise. More importantly, I no longer fear hell. There is no such thing as defeat until you admit defeat. Patience is not passive. On the contrary, it is concentrated strength. The mind is like a fertile garden. It will grow anything you wish to plant. Beautiful flowers or weeds, your choice. A martial artist has to take responsibility for himself and accept the consequences of his own doing. Choose the positive. You have a choice. You are master of your attitude. Do not let circumstances control you. You change your circumstances. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. To understand, you must experience. A finger pointing to the moon is not the moon. When you feel pain, you know that you are still alive. Everything you do, if not in a relaxed state, will be done at a lesser level than you are proficient. Do not think about winning or losing. Think about expressing yourself fully. I am not teaching you anything. I just help you to explore yourself. Let nature take its course and your tools will strike at the right moment. Take no thought of who is right or wrong or who is better than. Be not for or against. One must be truthful with oneself. No one can take away your truth. When you say that something is impossible, you have made it impossible. What is defeat? Nothing but education. Nothing but the first step to something better. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. Live a life of action, not reaction. A warrior's strength is measured by his ability to conquer himself. The essence of martial arts is to understand oneself better. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Do what you fear, and fear will disappear. Move with precision, but never force. Every moment is an opportunity to express who you truly are. Embrace failure as a lesson, not as an end. Flow like a river, move like the wind, and strike like lightning. Let go of ego, and you will find true mastery. Mastery is in the details, in the patience, and in the will to improve. Balance, discipline, and simplicity will guide you to greatness. Martial arts begins and ends with respect. Stillness in motion, motion in stillness. Become one with the movement. Let the movement become one with you. Growth happens in discomfort. Do not strive to be superior to others. Strive to be superior to your previous self.